I know y'all are thinking, Paul, what is quarter round? I'm a renter, and I haven't thought about anything my entire life. Well, today's your lucky day. I will now take you on a journey that you'll never forget. Enjoy. This is a piece of quarter round. The name quarter round comes because it's not quite a round, but it's a quarter round, not a half round, not even 3/4 of a round. And I'll tell you why that's important. You'll notice here these floors were complete, baseboards installed, all looks lovely. The problem is sometimes you can't get the flooring just right, and you have these little gaps, and you're like, oh my gosh, this house is perfect, but what about these stupid gaps? Enter quarter round. You see, I've already cut this to size. I apologize, I didn't actually show you that part. But you see what I can do here is slide it into the slot. Voila. Now you walk by. Obviously we'll be tacking this. I wouldn't just leave it there. That would just be so stupid. Anyway, that slides in right there. We tack it up nicely. Covers all those nice imperfections under there. Caulk it. It'll look beautiful. Well, Paul, I know I can't think, but I can make a straight cut. Fair point. Today, we are going to walk you through an angled cut. As you can see, this quarter round has been installed, and we have that nice little angle there. See this little gap? We're gonna get white caulk to fill that in. So you don't worry about that. I know some of you homeowners are fretting like, oh gosh, Paul, I hope you caulk that. Yes, I'll take care of that, don't worry. But we're gonna take care of the quarter round first so we can caulk it all together at once, okay? So we got that cut. Over here, we also have this piece installed. So now we just gotta get a big piece of quarter round, which is what we have here, and we gotta make 2 angled cuts. Now the key to these cuts is you wanna measure flat first, so you chop it straight, and then you do the angle. And you really gotta think about those angles because you don't wanna screw this up or you lose yourself a nice piece of quarter round. That's gonna run you about, 70 cents a linear foot there. And it's a pandemic. Money doesn't grow on trees. That's a mirror there. That's gonna be coming down like the statue of Robert E. Lee. So don't worry about that either, but hope you all enjoy the next part. Very important before the cut is made. You'll note I put the tape measure at the end here, all the way down. And because this is an angled cut going outward, you want to measure to the tip. So we're gonna go about 114th, and we'll call that a tick just for the friends at home. Also, I wanted to mention, these are pre-primed quarter round. It's 5 extra cents or something like that per square foot. Highly worth it. You don't want to be priming these yourselves. So you get the pre-primed stuff, you spray her down, and yeah, you're all set. We're going to cut this thing to 114 in a tick. Okay, we've measured out our 114 in a tick, and now I'm going to show you the most critical part of this, and also, if I may say, a little dangerous part. So we leave this end flat, but we know we need that pizza cut going in. So what we're gonna do, just for a little help, and this is a little dangerous, like I said, we're drawing on the wood. This is gonna be seen, guys, unless we cut it right. I'm just gonna draw, and this is left-handed, so bear with me. I'm just gonna draw a little angle. That way I know when I'm cutting that, that's the angle my blade's gonna go, okay? Do the same thing down on this end. And as you'll see, we wanna go outward angle. So there's my little mark. So now I gotta think through this. That's at 114. So I kinda want, I might have to revisit this. If that were to go there, I'm gonna want it like that. See that? And yeah, we'll make that cut and we'll see how it turns out. Bye. All right, fellas, we are here at the cutting station. So we're gonna slide this board
all the way down. And if you remember, this is kind of the funky one. I'm going to show you why it's not a problem, because we're going to do our flat cut first. Okay, now, in the interest of safety, I'm clearly not going to show you because I'm out here by myself. Just assume this will be a flat cut. You know, any of you unskilled people can do this cut. You don't need to hire a professional, but I'll show you what the finished product looks at the end. Great news, we've cut it flat to 100 and, I can't remember what it was, 142 and a tick. It's perfect. I brought it back inside, very important. Measured it, made sure I wasn't off my rocker. It's still gonna fit, and you'll see here. Sorry, I can't, I just realized I can't actually flip the screen, but it's still flat on both ends, okay? Now, what's important here, a lot of amateurs think you adjust your saw this way. No, 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 please. You deserve to be laughed at if you're doing that, okay? That's basic baseboards. This is quarter round, okay? So instead of angling the saw like I'm doing here, you're actually going to swivel the saw in either direction, okay? And that's why I made my lines. I don't know if you could see that anymore. Sorry for the videography here. I'm not Preston Waller, I'm just a homeowner, you know? But we're gonna make a cut with that angling of the, not angling of the saw, but angling of the swivel. And we're gonna make our cut accordingly. I'm gonna show you how well this baby fits in right at the end of this message. All right, fellas, it is cut. Funny story, when you're doing an inside to outside, yeah, sorry about that, inside to outside cut, the saw actually stays in the same direction. You know, little things like that when you're working on quarter round pieces over and over again, it gets you kind of excited. So we'll see how this baby fits. Bear with me here. We take it back into the house. Pop that guy in there. Looks like we did the right cut. Whew, it's always a relief. That's why we draw the lines, guys. You know, it may take an extra 2 seconds. You may think, well, remember when I go back to the saw? You won't, guys. So that looks like it'll fit nicely in there. We move it down here. Oh, baby. Oh, that's as good as it gets. There's my little angle. See, your angle doesn't even have to be perfect. You know, we'll touch that up with paint and we'll be all set here. So hope you all enjoyed this. We'll just brad nail this baby, caulk it, and that's all. Have a great night.